into my bathroom. That's the toilet. I'm gonna sing now. Everybody waving back at me. We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong. But every sun doesn't rise if no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned. On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than what I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the glass. Waving through a window, I try to speak but nobody can hear. Waving through a window, I try to speak but nobody can hear. So I wait around. So let's do it again. But I'm hot. I'm sweating. This is the part where I talk about it a lot. So now we're gonna here we go. On the outside, always looking in. That was better. Could it be even better? Oh yeah. But I could kind of feel it. Like I could feel that I wasn't pushing as much. The dog is barking. That means that there is someone here to murder me. Or that there's a squirrel. So here's some things that I recognize. And I was like pushing a lot of breath out. Needed to reserve my breath. 2, I noticed that I was lifting my chin up and I need to keep my chin down. I cannot believe that I'm recording this process. This is so vulnerable for me. We're doing things that are vulnerable and we're sharing the process, not the perfected situation. But man, I'm sweating about it, y'all. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it again. Let's like try that a little bit. After I tell you that it does feel like you're doing a little bit of a marathon. Not you, me. I'm doing it because I'm learning it. And so it still feels like a bit of a marathon. And so that last bit when the piano cuts out and then you're like, on the outside, it's like that last push. You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever been like running and you just gotta push through that last little bit. You gotta sprint. You gotta pump your arms really hard and get going. That's what it's like. And go. On the outside. Nope, I felt it be too pushy. Here's what I'm trying to do. Not like on. That's a lot of pushing. I'm trying to on the outside, always looking in. Well, I'm trying not to be on the outside. I will have used every bit of what I have left in that moment. And so I have to like make it a little bit like smaller. Not like small as in I'm shrinking myself, but like in smaller here. So then I can widen it. So by the end, it's like, oh, that's not the right sound. Girl, okay. On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than what I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the where? I have to take a breath somewhere. I think it's because there's no breath left. I have to go get a thing for my hair. Oh my God, that feels so much better. All right. Okay, so I ran out of breath. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than what I've always been? Cause I'm tapping on the tapping on the glass. Waving through a window, breaths felt kind of weird. I know that there are like vocal teachers and vocal coaches out there that are gonna watch this and be like, they know what's wrong. Okie dokie. Here we go. Ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than what I've always been? Cause I'm Okay, so what I feel in my body, it honestly, I feel like I'm trying to be too loud. Like I'm trying to really put a lot of like, because it's like it's the climax of the song. And I want to be like, but I have to squeeze my butt cheeks. I gotta squeeze it. I gotta squeeze it. Also, I can feel myself doing this, which when I do this, then I do this. So what I really want to do is I want to get it so like perfect so that when I make this video and post it, it will have a nice little bow at the end where I'm like, she did it. She sounded so great. It doesn't have to be. We can leave it open-ended and we can keep working on it. And the accompaniment on this track gives me the absolute body chills. It makes me want to stim. It makes me so happy. I love the piano on this song. Okay. And like I want to have the vocals to be able to partner with that piano to just send this song into space in the best. But I'm gonna keep working on it. And maybe someday you'll see me singing this song. Why do I start talking like this? Maybe someday. You know what? No. Here, no. I'm gonna manifest something, so here we go. Come see my show in the future. I will be singing, waving through a window, and I will be nailing it. Nailing it. Thank you for being here. Okay, bye.